The only time that I felt like I'm gonna let Shump off the leash in a sense, like I'm gonna let him off the leash, was against Boston.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah,
And we I think we went to dinner or something. We was in the room. We was somewhere, and we was watching film. And I said, Shump, you got one job.
Real talk.
Paul Pierce.
Up his game, you keep him off his
you got Paul Pierce. I said, I don't talk, I don't give a foul. I said, we on that time in this series right now. Like,
don't let him score.
We are on time in this series. This is the moment for us to take that leap.
Yeah.
And we gotta go through these niggas. And they knew that.
This is like the Celtics' last stand, too.
Yeah. Everybody want to talk about that Miami shit. Nah. We, you know what I mean? We was there.
Yeah.
But at that point in time, we caught them. They was trying to make that last push.
Yeah.
Right? So I knew that. Like, Shump, now we got what we needed. Because the series before that, like the year before that and all that, it wasn't.
No answer for that.
You know what I mean?
That was the only thing.
It wasn't right. But that series, Shump.
But I told Elo, I was like, listen, I just got to if we could get to the fourth.
That's a fact.
I told her, I said, if we get to the fourth, I don't really know this nigga. The first 3 quarters,
that's a fact.
Real talk, he go get it a lot of ways, la. At the end of the game, though, I'm telling you, I know Paul Pierce. And I knew that from my brother Ari. Ari told me Paul Pierce was that man a long time ago. And I used to argue with the man. I used to try and compare because Eddie Jones was my guy. So I would like bring up Eddie Jones.
You're a real hoop fan. Shout out to Eddie Jones.
That was my jumping ass, man.
And niggas acted like he couldn't know. Niggas was acting like the man was.
Flying,
I'm like, bro, the man cold as hell. Like, I get it, but number 8 over there, I get it.
Team he had the Team Jones was mean.
Yeah. Him and what's the name used to have me really wanting to wear Team Jordans. But matter of fact, anyway. So Aubrey was watching guys like Paul Pierce, and that was his guy. So through trying to hate on the man, like in our household, you can't bring stuff up. Like you can't argue against this man unless you know his shit too.
Right.
Because it might come up in the argument and it'd be like, bro, you don't even know the man's stats. Shut up.
Right, actual facts.
Bro. And my dad would be seconding it. No, learn something and then you could talk. Otherwise, shut up at the table. We talking basketball. So it was like big for us. So I'm knowing at the end of games, like Paul Pierce, like, boom, he want that ball in his right hand. I'm sure that don't get me wrong, whole game, he like it in his, he is not shooting a shot at the end of that game unless he step inside and he putting that bitch in that right hand.
Yep.
I'm like, if I get that, I'm like, Melo, I'm telling you, I just got to get him to the fourth. Like, I could disrupt it in the fourth. And I'm telling you, during the season, it wasn't clicking for me how to guard him because if you look during the season, that nigga, I think he like walked him off like 2-3 times on me.
They robbed joint, you know what I mean? We jumped over.
Yeah, but he just doing that thing at the end.
Y'all gotta picture that because that's probably one of the funniest videos I've ever seen in my life.
The walk-off?
When he jumped on his back and he fell off. He fell off.
Like a stat had the 3 that didn't count.
But he be doing this thing where he shoot and you could clap his hand, everything. Like it's just at the end of the game, you just always felt like somebody was too late. And I'm like, see, the difference is I'm just never letting him get that up. And if he get it up, pause. He gonna have
It's safe.
He gonna have to like at least twitch that elbow. I gotta at least see it not be comfortable. Like it gotta be some sort of flinch.
Yeah, that's detail.
That happens. Like
attention to detail.
Yeah. So I was like, I'm gonna attack his arm, and if I see that arm twitch, I'm gonna scream it to Melo instead.
But that's film though. That's film.
He used to do like weird stuff like that. You know, when you shoot, you just flick your elbow like
Real
that.
talk. But that's what we was working on. I'm like, bro, I was. We in the practice. We in the practice.
Like,
yo, what you doing?
Real talk. Started mastering that shit.
He's telling me, I'm like, Elo, I'm doing this. I'm like, bro, we did it. He like, bro, all I'm doing, Shump, you doing all of this. If I tap your hip, you can't move.
Right.
He like, I get it. You think that you so powerful. If I do this real quick, you can't move.
Yeah.
And I start realizing like he's right. Like I'm in the middle of a slide and all he's doing is waiting for me to get down and pushing me before I start sliding. And now I'm slow as hell. Can't move no more. Ref can't see it. No harm, no foul. It looked like nothing happened. But I'm like literally Melo taking his thumb, putting it in my hip, and now I'm dead. I can't move. And I'm like, bro, I didn't even realize niggas was doing this.
This is the little tricks of the trade.
You know what I'm saying? But once he started telling me that, we start overdoing it.
Yeah, real talk.
And we laughing during the games. We getting away with it. Like, I'm yelling to him during the game. Oh, I got him. Throw it. Nigga just throwing it down there.
Sometimes shoestrings and shit.
Real talk. Yeah, we was getting crazy. But it was bothering people. Like, it's attention to, like he's saying, it's attention to detail where you say, bro, I'm giving you your nod. You're a great player.
Mm-hmm. Right.
You know what I'm saying? I don't know when you're gonna shoot this step back right, but you're great when you could get to it. It's just I'm never gonna let you get to it. So if you got a new move that go to your left where you do a spin, step back, fade away, this is gonna be a great highlight.
People even
God bless you
notice that anymore?
No.
But
they are guarding people like this. You make your move and I'm gonna let you do it.
But nobody is, I don't say nobody, but the way that we were watching film at that point in time, we really felt like we had a shot. So we was watching film, attention to details. There would be times where we would just sit and watch Paul Pierce just break Paul Pierce down. Shump, watch how he step. Watch how he step with the left before he start with the right. He got a counter to a counter.
And the 2 foot stop.
And the 2 foot, do not go for the first counter.
Yeah.
Because if you go for that first counter, he gonna counter you to do something else.
Right.
And you gonna look crazy.
Stupid.
So, and I also knew that with Paul, I don't know if he probably thought this, but I believe that he was gonna think about how to attack me.
Yeah.
Right? He was gonna think about the approach on how to go at me and get himself going if I'm guarding him early in the game. If he start on him early in the game, his mind is gonna go to, I'm going right to it.
Right.
So for him to be smart enough and like intelligent enough to be like, yo, champ, I got him in the fourth. He's not gonna be used to that. But for the coach to acknowledge that, for the players to acknowledge that.
Yeah. And we planned it. Like it was a plan.
And we planned it.
That shit was
like,
a real plan.
I would say that was probably the best series as far as in my career, X's and O's, that we really went after it and paid that close to attention to details.
We was on to the point where it was like Rondo wasn't allowed to throw the left hook pass.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I know Ray's there.
And that's what I'm saying though.
Left hook pass, not happening.
You don't see that anymore.
I'm literally guarding Rondo with my right hand flying like this. And nigga probably think I look stupid as hell on tape. What y'all don't realize is we're overdoing the tag man, even though that's Ray Allen.
Yeah.
We're chucking him so early, but they're only doing it because I'm 5 inches taller than Rondo.
Right.
And I'm fucking putting my arm up and I'm jumping.
Yeah.
Because I'm thirsty. So if this nigga gonna come over here and shoot a running left hand floater,
it's all good.
Y'all go kill us.
Whatever.
But you not doing this no more. It's too perfect, and to get Ray Allen going, and the crowd goes too nuts. That was another thing. That nigga hitting the three is demoralizing.
Yeah.
Because it's all net.
Yeah.
It don't look like it made him tired, and he
it was
got a
timely.
blank face.
He was timely in Boston, though. And Ray and Rondo knew that. See, Rondo pick you apart. You be over here thinking you Paul Pierce and tick it down here. He get going one quarter, Paul Pierce get going one quarter, and you just forget that Ray Allen is over here.
And he put up 15 points in 2 minutes. You be like, what the fuck? Everything you do, it seems like somebody going baseline and Ray Allen is getting to the corner. I'm like, how? I'm guarding this nigga.
Rondo one of them that was just too smart, bro.
But that's how good we got.